Here's my pillow. Cause I have like a pillow. I hope this is not blurry. Sometimes that's like my biggest fear. Like I can't lie, this thing is like blurry as fuck. Like oh my god, it was looking like a little blurry. All right, so I'm live. Do I look okay? Y'all already know like when I get on live, like I have to like look my best. Like I can't just come on here and like look retarded, you know? Gotta like get our lips together. Cause Rich, like I watch my videos back. I heard 1 minute and I haven't said one damn thing. That's what happens when you go live. If everybody want to know, this is Makeup Forever lip liner. Yeah. Okay. I promise you I'm gonna get like I should do this before I come on camera. I'm sorry. Fuck. Shut the fuck up. I just feel like someone's like out there like getting mad. Like shut the fuck up. Stupid. Okay. So, welcome back to my live. I really like doing these lives now. I think it's really fun. I do them like at least like once a week. Once or twice a week. I do one pre-recorded video and then I do one live video a week. And it's really fun because you get to see me raw, live, and in action. And like there's no edits or so cuts. It's just me. It's just me, bitch. And it's no one else. I don't know. Like I really like doing this, but today we have so much to talk about. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. The Brian Thompson situation. He was the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, and he was fatally shot and killed by a masked murderer. Like the killer is on the loose, bitch. Like the killer is actually on the loose. Like it's not funny, but like it's just how I am. Like we actually have a killer on the loose, bitch, and the policemen are trying to find him. But this is what happened. This is from Forbes. Brian Thompson, the 50-year-old CEO of the healthcare insurance division of the 5,500 billion United Health Group, was killed Wednesday in what police believe was a targeted shooting in Manhattan after his wife said he received threats related to his work. Ugh. The thing is about this situation, when it comes to like threats and stuff like that, I don't understand like how like did they ever do like a police report about this? Like that's what I want to know because I've been reading articles about this, but I've never seen like okay if he's been targeted and they've said that he's been receiving threats. Where's the police report? Like that's what I would like to know. It also says that Thompson, who worked for United Healthcare for almost 2 decades before he was promoted to CEO of insurance unit United Healthcare in 2021, was shot just before 7 a.m. outside the New York Hilton Midtown, where the meeting was set to take place. And I've also heard that like what's insane is like, dude, it's so true. Like everyone, do not like promote like we how you say it, devote your life to a company, because I heard that like the fucking meeting kept on going. Like I guess that like they just assumed that he was late and they just kept on like going on with the meeting. It is something to be said about not devoting your whole entire life to a business, because even if you're shot and killed in the street like a fucking dog, the fucking company was still continue to go and they will find someone else to replace you. It is actually so sad. Like it's so funny how people be like, oh, like eat the rich, eat the rich. Well, the rich are also people too. And if they are like, behind a major company like United Healthcare, you don't think that they can easily like fucking like money won't even matter, bitch, if you're dead. That's why I feel like that it's very important that we all just like we don't devote our lives to a company, but we also like create a life with ourselves, because it is actually really sad what happened to this man. Like, I don't wish death upon anyone. Like, I'm completely against wishing death upon anyone, unless it's of consequence. Like, if they have murdered someone, then yes, I do believe in the death penalty. Like, you should have consequences for the things you do. Just like this guy that randomly just goes up to him and think that just because there are a lot of different, mishaps within the healthcare system, yes, there is. Who knows? Maybe just maybe. I mean, especially when he had like this, the shell casings. They said that the shell casings found at the scene had the words "deny," "defend," and "dispose" written on them. I'm pretty sure that like he had intentions to murder him, because maybe someone in his family was denied health care. Who knows? For like, there was like a woman that recently came out talking about how her son, I think it was like her little son. Let me find it real fast. It's a travesty. A lot of people are denied health care and denied like a lot on their claims, and I don't know why. There could be a lot of reasons, like a lot of people are frustrated with the healthcare system. They literally, even my insurance. I went to a doctor like a couple months ago for my foot, because my foot was hurting, and even insurance. Like, I fucking hate insurance. Like, how you gonna say you're gonna cover my shit, but then like I'm wound up with like a $200 like bill afterwards? It's so stupid. And a lot of people are lacking sympathy for this man. Like, people are joking online about like how, like, oh, he deserved it and everything. Like, it's insane. But someone said this. What was it? Fuck. It was a woman. Yeah. Here it says, "No one deserves this," began a TikToker who went on to claim that the insurer delayed covering her toddler's emergency brain surgery while she was 9 months pregnant. Like, and awaiting the birth of her next child. This isn't to condone violence at all. That I'm saying is that I do not doubt for a second what the motive of the suspect was. And the other fixated on the killer's looks, dubbing him the hot assassin or comparing him to movie stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Timothy Chalamet. I do want to show you guys like the what this guy looked like, and I'm not gonna lie, he is handsome. I'm not. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if this is the same guy, but the cops are saying that this is him in the mask. Bitch, that's him. I'm not gonna lie, bitch. He is kind of hot. The killer's hot. The killer's kind of fine. Not gonna lie. I'm not trying to joke about this, because I think I'm gonna get really serious in a minute. But the guy looks fine, bitch. And then there was like a I'm all over the place and I don't give a fuck. Girl, and then also there was the reason why they found out that the guy this girl, I don't know. It says United Healthcare CEO Assassin's face was only revealed because a female hostile employee who was flirting with him told him to put down his mask. Bitch. Why does he have like the prettiest smile ever though? That's actually insane. But see, that's another thing. Okay, now I'm gonna get serious. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get serious and get back to my page real fast. You just never know when the killer's out there. You really don't. And I watch a lot of Wendy Williams, like, oh, especially old clips when she talk about the killer. You just never know who's out there waiting, just waiting and plotting. Like, the killer's always out there. The killer is always out there, and he's ready to plot, and he is ready to take you out at any moment. Like, you can never trust a pretty smile. You can never trust a pretty face at all, because you just never know what their intentions are and what their motives are too. I don't even think this person is from New York. They said that he fled, and they found DNA on like what, a fucking water bottle. It's like, to be honest, if you are out here trying to murder someone and you're plotting, you shouldn't touch a damn thing with your fucking DNA. Your hand DNA is on the hands. You shouldn't touch anything. I think like why am I over here acting like I'm the murderer? Okay, listen, like let's just talk actually. You have to be stupid actually stupid to leave behind evidence if you are willing to go out and murder someone. Like, that's insane, especially someone that is behind like $1 billion fucking company, like a billions of dollar company, right? And you're applauding. You're being reckless. You're fucking pulling your mask down because some girl's flirting with you. You're drinking water bottles near the hotel site. Are you stupid? Probably stupid. I just don't understand. Like, bitch, if you're really gonna do it like OJ did, okay? Like, just now, all of a sudden, now they finding like recordings of OJ. Like now he's dead. He's dead, but all of a sudden they found recordings of him admitting that he killed Nicole. Duh. Anyone knew that. Duh. But it's just like, how you gonna be a mass murderer? You wearing all black. Like you look suspicious. Period. Anyway, wearing a mask all day, and then you're gonna give yourself up with drinking a water bottle near the fucking hotel. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just so stupid. But I also want to show y'all like the video too. Like the video is really gruesome. I don't even know if I can even show it. Can I show it on here? I don't know if I can. You guys, have you guys seen the video? It's actually pretty damn sad, to be honest. It really is. Because that's a man with like he has a wife, he has children of his own. And I just can't imagine like the heartbreak. Like the man didn't build this system. He didn't build the system. He didn't build the rules. He's just a CEO. He just running the shit. Like he can't change the system of the company. Like he didn't found the company. So when I see people like, wanting to go after these people, such as Brian Thompson, I feel bad. It's like they just want to work in the healthcare system and make money and go home to their children and their wife. You know what I mean? And it's really sad. Like, what about his kids? That's all I think about. I sit here, I'm like, what about his kids? Like, he has family too. He has family. He has children. You didn't think about that. You had so much anger to go after this one person that didn't build this system that is corrupt. I do think the healthcare system is fairly corrupt. I don't fucking like big pharma. Like, no, I don't like big pharma. They at all. I don't like disgusting. So many people are obese and sick because of big pharma. Because of all of this. Like they're only using these people. They want you to be sick just so they can get that money and be able to, like, they don't want you dead. They just want you alive enough and sick enough so they can profit off of you. It's the worst thing ever for sure. But do I wish these people to be dead? No, it's just it makes me sick, and I keep seeing like TikToks. I keep seeing like tweets out, like these people just making fun of the man dying, and saying like, oh, like it's actually kind of funny that he's dead. It's like, what? Like, are you sick? Like something's wrong with these people. I just don't understand. I really don't. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, honestly. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't wish it on one person. I don't know why this thing is not clicking. You know what I wish though? I wish that like I wish I was like a more professional YouTuber for lives where people can click on whatever they want to show you guys, but I can't. I have to do it like the ghetto version way because I don't have I don't have a fucking computer with a mouse, and like I don't even know how to do that. I wish someone would tell me how to do that. Actually, can someone teach me how to do like a professional YouTube live? Because I literally have to like go on here and do it a whole entire different way. Oh my God, I hate my life. I really do. And then doing it from like a tablet is so stupid. Now like the momentum is like gone because I literally am sitting over here playing with my fucking tablet like a fucking 2-year-old. Makes no fucking sense, don't it? I'm so sorry. Usually I have this shit all the way up, whatever. But yeah, when I looked at this video, it looked like the guy was like gun jammed. And to be honest, I don't know how that happens. Like you you didn't check the gun before you started doing that. That's why I feel like this guy was like an amateur though. Like some people think that like he's like this like major assassin, but honestly, he's giving off amateur vibes. Like your gun jams, really? I don't know. I do have my theories though about all of this too. Like I don't know. People are speculating that it could be just a guy that's mad that that the healthcare system literally fucking fucked him and his family probably. But I don't know. Something about how premeditated this was and how the guy executed the killing, it just seems like it's way more than what we're being told. But I don't know, like there's no proof of why this man did what he did at all. And we have to wait till the cops give us some more like intel. I am gonna be like continuing to like look at this story because I do find it to be interesting because I do want to know like why did you do that? Like we have all the speculations in the world to assume why he did it, but why did you do it and were you hurt by it? Was you hurt by what the healthcare system did to you? I don't know, you guys. I can't get this fucking video. I'm so over it. It pisses me off. So I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell you. I can't even get the video. So what happened is Brian Thompson, he's walking out of the fucking hotel, and the guy, he holds up the gun, and I think it has a silencer on it. See, like, where the fuck do you get a I've in all the gun stores I've been to, I've never seen a silencer. Maybe they have that shit in the back. I don't know. Like you really want to be like an actual assassin, like with the silencer and everything. Insane. But as he goes, he shoots him in the back. I've seen it. Like he shoots him in the back, and then I think Brian Thompson, he turns around, he shoots him again, but the gun jams, and he continues to shoot him, and then he runs away. And the thing is, it's like, how I wish I could show the video. It's not fair. I hate my life. I hate my life. I want to show the video. I probably can't. Like TikTok would probably, like not TikTok, but YouTube would take me down, would they? Should we go on YouTube? I wonder who's in here. I see one person in here. They're probably like, "You stupid bitch." I am stupid. So I should have this shit already fucking on her, right? Probably. Yeah, this is, ugh, it's gruesome. It's so sad. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Look at that. I can't show you. Look at that. They have the full video on TikTok. Yeah, it's just so. Mm-mm. Imagine getting shot in the back. Imagine getting shot in the back. You're on your way to a meeting, and just someone just comes shoot you in the back. New York is such a dangerous place. It really is. I think about it too. Like he picked the right place to do it because those cops are so lazy there. They're so lazy. They allowing. I mean, the mayor is allowing so many fucking like illegal immigrants literally rob, thieve and steal. They can't even find those motherfuckers. And you mean to tell me that they're gonna try to find this guy? Yes, you got all these fucking photos and stuff of this mass murderer, but are they ever gonna really find him? I highly doubt they even find this mass murderer. Like the killer is still out there. The killer is on the loose. Brian Thompson is dead. It's it's quite unfortunate. It really is. I hope they find him because New York is such a cesspool of just like degenerate people, thieves, robbers, killers. I mean, The killer could be right next door in your like in the fucking apartment right next to you in New York. Everything's so fucking close to each other, bitch. How you gonna find this man? This man's probably somewhere in the hole, bitch. Like somewhere in the hole. He's probably not even in New York no more. He's probably gone. He probably vanished to another different city with the quickness. I mean, if I was a killer, I would. I wouldn't be nowhere near where I fucking did my fucking crime at. I don't know, you guys. I really hope that Brian Thompson gets justice. I really do. I think it's so insane that we live in a world that we celebrate murdering someone because they have money, you know, or they behind a company with money. Um it's just like it's just like if we it'd be something else. If people felt the same way about like, you know, Gucci, Louis Vuitton and stuff like that and you know, and I don't even know a lot of these companies now, like Dior, for example, they're now cheating people out of their luxury goods. They're buying cheaper goods and making like Asian people or whatever like that, like low paid Asian people make their garments and stuff like that for like little price, and then they mark up their items for like thousands upon thousands of dollars, right? But you don't hear anyone saying anything like, "Oh, let's kill the founder of Dior. Let's kill the CEO of Dior, the creative director of Dior." You know what I mean? Like, it's so sad. I don't know. I just hope that this man gets justice. I really do. There was something else I wanted to talk about too, because I seen something else. Hopefully, I don't forget. I can't. I kind of wish I came out here more well organized. I'm sorry, you guys. Mm-mm. I think that's all about that. Yeah. Anyways, we're moving on to the next thing. Ugh, I'm sorry. This is why I hate going live, because like I don't hate going live. I just don't like to be not well organized. Like I feel stupid when I'm not well organized. But anyways, the federal appeals court upholds law requiring sale of or ban of TikTok in the U.S. This is something that has been talked about for a while now. TikTok being banned. I wanted to come on here and talk about this again because now they've made it a federal law requiring to sell or be banned. I just think it's fucked up. There are so many people, including myself, that gets paid from TikTok. That has helped me wonders with certain things in my life, and that will help me soon with something that I need to pay. Um, you know, in my life. And so many people have created so many businesses, have gotten so many opportunities from TikTok, and yet the government wants to swoop in and be like, "Oh, China is stealing your data." Yeah, okay, China's stealing our data. First of all, aren't you the same people who are allowing China to buy farmland? Aren't you the same people who is allowing China to import goods to America? Weren't you the same government? And also you, President Biden, who the one who signed this over to have TikTok banned, to have this kerfuffle to happen, literally. Didn't you allow like a Chinese balloon to enter America? Do you remember the Chinese balloon, bitch? Do you remember the Chinese balloon? Do y'all remember this? Back in 2023, we allowed a Chinese balloon to hover over American citizens. Surveillance cameras, batteries, potential for explosives to detonate and destroy the balloon that could have been present. Dude, I just. Do y'all remember that? You mean to tell me we allowed a high altitude balloon from a foreign nation to hover over American homes and like in businesses? And you mean to tell me you want to ban a fucking app where we're over here getting, you know, we're getting we're getting taught how to make homemade cookies and bread. We're getting taught like how like what's the latest like new shoe that's out right now or something like that. That's what most people are watching, are funny dog videos. For the most part, normie people are watching that. But you want to know what they're really concerned about? It's not about China, you guys. Like, it's not about China. It's never about China. It's always and forever will be about the Jews. It will always be about it. Like, I'm sorry, like, it is. And I know people probably hate when I talk about this. They probably hate when I bring up the Jews. I know. I know. And I'm not saying that all Jews are in on it or anything like that. It's these big fucking, but Jews collectively do agree with each other. They do, regardless. They do. I see it 24/7, especially even on TikTok, especially even under my YouTube comments, which I delete. Um, they wholeheartedly agree with, like, Israel being what it is today, and they agree with the genocide of these fucking like innocent people in Gaza. They agree with destroying Iran. They agree with these things, especially the people in Israel. They may not like Benjamin Netanyahu, but that doesn't mean that they don't want the people in Gaza to be murdered, and they don't want Iran to prosper at all, to be its own thing, or even have any type of relations with America. It's all insane. And then they also wholeheartedly agree with hate speech, anti-Semitism, hate speech law. They agree with these things. I've seen it. Every single one of them have. It doesn't matter if you're on the left. It doesn't matter if you're on the right. They wholeheartedly believe in hate speech laws. They wholeheartedly believe in taking your rights away of free speech against a foreign nation. And bitch, here's the thing. Most of our countries, not our countries. Oh my god, I'm so fucking. Most of our states are in lockstep with these hate speech laws that can literally lead you into being arrested. And that's why sometimes I'd be scared to say what I want to say too. Because so many of our states are in lockstep with Israel. They have put in hate speech laws. They have a new hate speech law where they are directly going against Christians, because if you look in the Bible and you've read the Bible, if you're a Christian out there, I'm not saying that all people would care about this if you're not a Christian, but it even says like you're committing blood libel of Jews if you say that Jesus was killed by Jews. Well, we already know that's true. We already know that it's true. Like, the Jews had Jesus killed, and the Romans were a part of it. Like, dude, we don't have to. Duh, stupid. They all collectively agree with these things, and they agree with these, like, new laws that want to go against American free speech. And just like these Jewish federations of North America, they applaud this shit. They openly applaud this. They're not scared to admit it. It says it right here in this article. It will slow the anti-Semitism epidemic that this platform has helped spread, the group stated. It says this. They have applied the U.S. Court of Appeals in Washington, D.C. for its unanimous, ruling on December 6th to uphold a law requiring Chinese company ByteDance to sell the social media app TikTok or face an effective ban in the United States. And this is a violation and is unconstitutional. The First Amendment rights of the 170 million Americans who use the app. It says, where is the what you call it? Oh my god. This law is designed to address U.S. national security, but it also do something else: slow the anti-Semitism epidemic that this platform has helped spread around the globe since October 7th, Hamas attacks on Israel, the group stated. And it also says that but oh my god, anti-Semitic comments on TikTok rose 912% in just 1 year. Jewish federations will always stand against anti-Semitic. It just makes me laugh because it's just like, it's so typical. It's so fucking typical. Every fucking time. Every time. Jewish federations will always stand against anti-Semitic hatred and bias, which is why we supported this law passage at every stage. The group added, today the law was found to be constitutionally sound. We look forward to its implication. Um, what? Yeah. What does it say? What the fuck? See my thing like fucking cut it off. Whatever. It looks forward to censoring you guys. So if you have a problem with Israel, you have a problem with, Jewish power that's within great this great country, they want to censor you. And if they want to censor you to basically criticize a foreign nation, what else? What else are they gonna do? What else are they gonna do? They're gonna do much more than that. Like, once you give the government like a foot in just a little bit, oh, they want to put both feet in. They want to put their whole body in it, bitch. They want to go full force. Then they want to. Then after free speech, what's next? They want to take away your gun rights, right? After they take away the gun rights, they want to tell you what food can you eat, what food can you not eat. That it just goes down this whole entire pipeline. But no one seems to understand that. And no one seems to want to understand that it's both sides. And right now, wholeheartedly, it's the right that wants to do this. And no one wants to admit that Trump is in on it too, even though he said, at first he was for the banning of TikTok. He was. And it's so funny, like the same person that was in his cabinet, Steve Mnuchin, whatever his name is, he was within Trump's camp, and he also has came out and said he wants to buy TikTok. And guess what? He is he's the biggest pro-Israel show out there. He is, and he also dude. You don't think that he wants to go? He wants to buy TikTok. Period. If anyone buys TikTok now, especially with this conflict with Israel, Hamas, Lebanon, Iran, and some fucker out there that's within the GOP buys TikTok, you don't think they're gonna censor me? They're gonna censor so many other people out there that's pro-Palestine, who just speaks against murdering children, using your tax dollars to murder children. You don't think that they're gonna censor that? And you don't think they're gonna track us down and they're gonna do something? I bet they're gonna track us down, and it's gonna be insane. But see, here's the thing too. It doesn't only protect regular Jewish normies. It also protects the likes of fucking George Soros. We criticize George Soros, they can come out and get you. It's just no one seems to get it. No one seems to get it. It is going to be so bad. To be honest, this is no one's gonna win. No one's gonna win. Whether if TikTok is banned or if TikTok actually is bought by someone, which most likely would be a fucking pro-Israel shill, we're doomed. We're doomed. Fuck if China already have your data. I mean, fuck. China already censors my motherfucking ass on TikTok, bitch. I say one thing about Jews is Israel. They fucking pull up the Holocaust fucking thing underneath my thing. What was it? It's like a fact check. Please. They even do Holocaust Remembrance Day and stuff like that on this fucking app. Please, it's not 100% anti-woke. It's not 100% against taking away free speech on that damn app. It happens to so many right-wingers on there. And you don't think it's gonna get worse? Oh, it's gonna get so much worse, you guys. It's gonna get so much worse. When the GOP and the Democrats, they come together and they agree on something like this is when you should be scared. This is when you should really think oh, we can't agree on mass deportation. We can't even agree on allowing Matt Gaetz to be an appointment of Trump to even be in his cabinet because he's not for a foreign nation. You guys, we have to really sit back and really think wow, this is scary times, and this is when we should band together. Bitch, y'all don't even know this too. I be calling them up. I'll be calling them up. I be emailing. I be with the people who are against this, and hello. We don't want it banned. Click. But see, it doesn't even help because see what will help, they want you to riot. They want you to really do the most just so they can lock your ass up. That's the real truth. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm a call, I'm a email. Ugh. It's a mess. And that is the sole reason why they want to ban TikTok. It's not because of China. It's because of anti-Semitism. Can I show y'all this video? I do have this video. I know for sure I have this video about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is just so gross, you guys. Like, I really just, do y'all remember this?
We really do need to ban TikTok once and for all. And let me tell you why. For every 30 minutes that someone watches TikTok, every day, they become 17% more anti-Semitic, more pro-Hamas based on doing that. We now know that 50% of adults 18 to 25 think that Hamas was warranted in what they did with Israel. That's a problem.
Dude, that's literally all of the GOP. Matt Gaetz and Thomas Massey was probably the only people who actually doesn't want to go along with these new hate speech laws. And I think Marjorie Taylor Greene as well did the same thing. It was one more other person, but for the majority, that's literally how they act. They really do. And there's another one too I wanted to show you guys. Let me find it. It's about the ADL. Oh my god. The ADL is so powerful. I don't know if you know about this, but I think in the beginning of when Elon Musk was starting, X, that's what it's called now. Even though I still call it Twitter. But anyways, even the ADL, they had so much power enough to like actually, what was it? Drain Elon Musk like X dry, like from its money and donors and sponsors because Elon like agreed with this guy talking about like the Jewish power in our government. And then he had to go on like this fucking, I guess, like apology tour where he went to Israel. He saw like this fake baby carriage of like, it was like a fake, oh my god. It was so fake. They were showing him like the ruins and like what Hamas did and like how like it was like a baby in a fucking like carriage and they had blood all over it and like they showed him that. And then now all of a sudden like Elon Musk is like 100% pro Israel. Like pro Israel as fuck. But before prior, he was all about talking about, the Jews and how they control our government, especially even APAC. But then when the ADL seen that, they called him out for being anti-Semitic. And then they literally tried to get all of his sponsors. They didn't try, they did. They got all his sponsors. And what was it? I guess like I guess the people that fund him, these companies that fund X and make it, run or whatever like that. And he was losing so much money. Literally, they were trying to bankrupt him. And he had to buck up, bitch, or he was gonna end up fucking losing out on a lot of money. So it's crazy, but even the guy, what's his name? I forgot his name. Oh my god, my mind blacks out because I get so pissed. Mm, I have it right here. What's the founder of not the founder. He's like the he's like the CEO of ADL. He's like the worst. He's like the worst. He hates white people. Oh, he hates white people so much. He always talks about white supremacy. He even comes from Nick Fuentes all the time. I see it. And I just cannot stand it. Jews are very, very like they really do not like white people, you guys. They really don't. And I think it's because of like the history of like Christians and like how like, European countries really pushed them out. Like, do you know the Jews were like, denied access to 109 countries? Did you know that? And I really think that they carry that hatred, just like the same hatred of Jesus. They carry that same hatred of like what happened to them in the past, where they were denied access of 109 countries because of their fucking disgusting behavior. Like it's actually insane. John, that's his name, Jonathan Greenblatt, or whatever the fuck. And this is by Censored Man. Great threat on the Israeli-backed U.S. TikTok ban. We have a TikTok problem. That's what the director of the ADL says. I'm going to show you this video. It's very important for me to show you.
The same brains that gave support for Israel is not left and right. It is young and old. And the numbers of young people who think that Hamas's, massacre was justified is shockingly and terrifyingly high. And so we really have a TikTok problem, a Gen Z problem, that our community needs to put the same brains that gave us Taglit, the same brains that gave us all these other amazing innovations, need to put our energy toward this, like, fast. Because again, like, we've been chasing this left-right divide. It's the wrong game. The real game is the next generation, and the Hamas and their accomplices, the useful idiots in the West, are falling in line in ways that are terrifying. Last, I'll just say, we saw a dramatic change in the language of the activists here in America on October the 8th. The language of groups that we've long tracked, who've long been problematic, like Students for Justice in Palestine and Jewish Voices for Peace, they flipped like this and went to like Iranian propaganda. The language I could show you from their toolkits, because our analysts are in their groups. We saw this again on October the 8th. It was that fast. Like, the language in their toolkits was all about the Zionist entity.
They're scared. That's the thing. Like, they're so powerful, but yet they're so scared. So scared for you and I to actually have our eyes wide open. And I don't believe that, like, oh, every 30 minutes, like, someone becomes supportive of Hamas. Like, it's simply not true. If anything, people are becoming more awake of how corrupt our government is and how our government is financing a foreign nation, period. That's literally how it goes. Like, most people, most Americans, they are America first, unless they're Jewish, because I even know Jewish people in real life. Yes, I do. And when we talk, and when they talk about things, and they're not my friends, but like, I've talked to Jewish people before in like real life, and I would act stupid, and I would act stupid and act like I'm on their side about Israel. The first thing they talk about is the Middle East, you guys. The first thing they talk about is the Middle East, and the reason why they support Trump is because he is pro-Israel. That's the first thing they talk about. I've at least talked about like what was it? It was this one guy. It was two other women. And it was two other guys that was like my age, around my age, and they was Jewish. And that's the first thing they talk about. They talk about the Middle East. They talk about like how it's disgusting how like so many people are for pro-Palestine and like caring about these terrorists. They even call like the children terrorists, and they literally they hate them. But what's the thing is too, most Jews nowadays, they don't even have ancient Hebrew DNA. You wanna know who does? The Palestinians. That's what takes me out the most. They're the ones who have the ancient Hebrew DNA. That's what's insane to me. And most of these people that are in Israel right now, like, they don't have it, and they're basically white. They're from Poland, or like from fucking a European country. Like, all the children of Abraham, the descendants of him, they literally vanished. Like, I don't even know. Like, not really, not all of them, because the Palestinians, Arabs are also like a descendant of them too. Oh my god, my leg. My leg is hurting. Sorry. And the Palestinians are the ones that's alive with the Hebrew DNA, which is insane, but they're Muslim. But not all of them are. Some of them are Christians in Gaza as well. So that's why I also can't support that. They're fucking destroying churches. They've destroyed, I mean, everything's basically destroyed now. Even though the Hamas leaders are fucking dead too. Like, they fucking calling it quits. They're like, what more do you want? They don't want to stop until they're all fucking gone. I'm telling you. Like, they've finally got so much support from all countries, especially in the West, They're just keep on fueling the fire, keep on fueling the fire. I mean, there are leaders like such as like what um it was like the French. What's his name? Fuck, I always forget that man's name. I fucking forgot his name. He's a French like leader or whatever like that in France, and he stopped all like aid to Israel. So like I feel like some people are waking up, like some countries are waking up, and but for the majority, like Canada's in locks up with Israel, United States is in locks up with Israel, England's in locks up with Israel. Like it's just it's inevitable. If we're in locks up with Israel, they have all the power, and but without our power, they're nothing. Because like I say all the time, like Israel is the same like size as New Jersey in the Middle East, and Iran is like so much bigger than them. Like Saudi Arabia is so much bigger than them. Egypt, so much bigger than them. Like they can be crushed. Without our support, they would be nothing. And that's what they're scared about. They're scared to see Americans turning on our politicians, literally wringing their necks to stop the madness. And that's why they want to ban TikTok. That's why. Too much information that the public will get, it means that like we will wake up and we will stop the madness. So we can get our own country together and pinpoint who is actually corrupting our government. That is what they're scared about. Truly. Anyways, I think I'm done. This was fun, but it was also kind of a mess. Hopefully, you guys like. I don't think it's a mess, honestly. Like when I go back to it, it's probably not even that bad. I'm pretty sure it's not even that bad. But I appreciate whoever's watching right now. Love you. Whoever came in here to watch, I appreciate it the most. Also, I fucking hate this jacket. It's like not the right jacket. I was like literally $33. $33 like not well spent for this fucking jacket to come. Like it's so cheap. I wish it was like this. Actually, it's so cheap looking. It's not supposed to look like this. I was scammed. I actually scammed. Even the hood looks so stupid. Like y'all want to see the hood? Look at this. Like what the fuck is this? I just I hate my life. Anyway, at least I got new jewelry though. Y'all like my new jewelry? This is like the same one that I had previously, but like it wasn't real like the gold. Like I want like gold, and this is like much more heavier and luxe. And the beautiful like cross is so gorgeous. I love it. I love jewelry, you guys. Maybe one day I should make like my own jewelry business, honestly, but like not like unethical. Like like there's a lot of people out here that like make unethical jewelry brands. I would like to actually like go to like a factory and like actually have like gold filled, jewelry, beautiful pendants, like created from my mind. You know what I mean? And like gorgeous bracelets. I have so many different concepts. There's so many different things I want to do in my life. I really do, and I think I will do it. It will take time. Everything takes time. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I love you. If you have any questions for the one person that's watching, please let me know before I go. I will give you like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That was good enough. I'm about to go. I need to go eat and drink my wine and just wind down because this world is so crazy. I'm still really sad about Brian Thompson. I really am. It's unfortunate. It really is. Like, despite like, all the fucking jokes people are doing, like, I really hope that he gets justice. No one should die. No one deserves to die over working for a fucking company that literally will fucking be like, fuck you. You didn't come to the meeting. We're gonna continue to fucking, do whatever the business meeting that we have to do. Fuck you. We're not even gonna call you or even check on you. Oh, our hearts go out for Brian Thompson. Yeah, or whatever. Y'all continue the fucking meeting. Didn't even call the man. He was literally lying on the fucking sidewalk, dead. Companies are so fucking disgusting. You know what? I think capitalism is fine. I really do. And I know that it's corrupt in many, many ways. because without capitalism, we can't be able to get money from even being on social media or like starting a business, making our own things. Like we don't support communism and socialism. Like everyone has the same fucking thing. We want to be able to build ourselves up. It's just a damn shame. It really is. But anyways, love you guys. Whoever watches this, see ya. Bye.